Good afternoon, everyone. How are you all? Just watching all of your lovely comments now. I really didn't think I was going to end up in here today because it's been a little bit chaotic as always. I'm so surprised that I am not grey. Well, I am actually grey. I cover it well. So welcome to the live How to Craft Network studio. If you are brand new to the channel, it's lovely to see you. We do love to see new faces and people just coming to say hi and get some inspiration for card making, scrapbooking, anything you want, or just to come and say hi to your lovely friends. If you are watching on YouTube, please click that subscribe button. This gives us a wider reach and it also allows other people to see our creativity live in studio. And don't forget to click that little bell. That will give you the half an hour notice if you are sat on the couch eating Kit Kats like me. You get that notice. So welcome to the studio, everyone. Let's say hello to some of our lovely friends. Look at you all talking. Are you all having fun? So hi Tracy, hi Sue, hi Bernadette, Barbara. Barbara's thanking me for her lovely stamp. You're very welcome. We're using it today. Hi, Charlotte, sweetheart. Hi, Paul. Hi, Adele. Shh, Adele. Shh. Hi, Jan. Lovely to see you all. So in today's studio, I am going to be using the stamp that is actually free over on Create and Craft. All you need to do is pay postage. So if you have, if you haven't got your stamp already, you need to hop over to Create and Craft and get your free stamp. There is also a coordinating die available. Now, if you're not a Create and Craft Club member, you can get it from us, but it's not free. It's exclusively free to Create and Craft for our lovely following over on our Create and Craft shows. However, you can get it from me, so you're not excluded, but it's not free, unfortunately. But I know a lot of you have got these, and I mean thousands of you have got these, which is brilliant. And have you seen all of the inspiration over on social media? Karen, Paul, Sharon, Elaine, Heather, they've all been posting amazing inspirational makes. I'm like, my gosh, this stamp is incredibly beautiful. So I'm gonna have a play today. Why not? Why not? So let's have a look. Tracy's has just arrived. Well done, Tracy. Got my stamp today, Nola. Brilliant. So if you know somebody that might be a Create and Craft Club member who hasn't got it, tell them to go get it. You know, I only say there's 10,000, but when you have club members over on Create and Craft where there is like 100,000 club members, it's not a lot really, is it? So there we go. So shall we get straight into some demonstrations? I have the winner of the paint set from Saturday's show. I have the lady's name written down here, so stay tuned for that one. Have I got anything else to tell you about? A couple of things really. So tomorrow I'm here again at 1 o'clock with you, which is Wednesday. And then on Thursday, I'm doing a HTCN launch on Thursday this week because I'm on TV on Friday with some Zinc products that are back in stock. So HTCN will be 3 o'clock and 6 o'clock on Thursday. And we're going lamination crazy. So if you have lamination at home and still not quite getting it or just wanting some more inspiration, 3 o'clock and 6 o'clock on Thursday, I will be live in studio here. And then I'm live over on Create and Craft. I think it's 1:30 on Friday with some new Zinc products that have gone out of stock, which we just got back in stock a couple of weeks ago. So lots going on. Yes, if you do make an order, don't forget, if you make an order on our website, if you've got one already outstanding, have a look in your account. If it says it hasn't been dispatched, don't pay postage again. Just say, please add to my previous order, and the girls will just bolt them in. They'll all got sent in one. And you'll get sent a confirmation email to say, order number 1, 2, 3 are all in the same parcel, and it's on its way, which is cool. So shall we craft? Have you got a cup of tea? Cup of tea? I've got a turtleneck on today. It's not a great sketch in here because I've got the heating on, but then when I have the heating on and I start to craft, I get very hot, but my feet are freezing, so I can't win. That's enough of the chit chat. Let's get crafting. I feel like I've missed it. I need it today. So what I'm going to do is, let's just talk you through, show you a couple of the products. So the die, the stamp, which you've all seen, is this one here, the free one, which is beautiful. So sort of lily. Did you all see Carly? Did you see Carly this morning? Her first demo, the campaign in the snow, amazing. Absolutely amazing. Big old stamps, big old stamps. We like big stamps, don't we? And she's back on today at 3, I think. 3, and then 8:15 tonight, and I think half the stock of it all's gone already. I think you all like all different ones. It's cool. Buy 3, save 10%. So check Carly out today. I need a heater under my feet. I do. Mind you, I'm not in here long enough, to be fair. Mind you, when I'm doing my boards for telly, I'm in here hours. So I'm going to be using those 2 things there. And I'm also going to be using these 2 lovely dies out of my stash. Mine are a bit loved. So I have the floral bird and the floral wreath. And these are going to accent the back of my design here. Enid's got her order in, Mac. Yesterday, ordered these yesterday. That's brilliant. Cozy slippers. Oh, that'd be nice, wouldn't it? Right, so let's be creative. I was going to say something. So my son lost his first tooth yesterday. Proper first tooth. My gosh. The fairy came, the tooth fairy. One of his all of his school friends have got all their teeth. Nice new gnashes at the front. And my little one's just got some little ones here down at the bottom which have fallen out. He's like, I'm all grown up. I'm like, no, you're not. Don't grow up yet. Not yet. Keep him small for as long as I can. So first of all, I'm going to cut that lovely bird. Now, I think probably what's going to happen is I'm going to cover most of the bird, which is we'll see, a crying shame, because the floral design of this lily is so big. Look, you can see when I'm going to cut it out, it's going to probably cover. And I always do everything on the left. I don't know why, but today I might. We'll see. We'll see. So I'm going to cut one of these first, just through my die cutting machine. Now, I have already cut 2 ahead of time. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to stack them together, you know, so we can build like that embellishment, you know, so it's a little bit harder than just, and it gives it dimension as well. Yeah, Tommy's growing up. I don't want him to, though. I really don't want him to. Keep him as little for as long as I can, hey? Why not? I'm just running this through here. Oh, was that me? Sorry, that's because I'm shaking my counter. So I said to the team today at work, everybody next week has to wear Santa hats. They all went, I'm joking. But I'm going to put some Christmas music on. So we've had Christmas music on. I've pulled the tree down from up in the eaves here. I've asked the team to decorate it. So we're all excited about that. It's a little bit early, I know, but we always like to appreciate Remembrance Sunday first. And then I'm okay with it. Any time before then is just not, it's just not allowed, unfortunately, in my house. Different rules for different people. I totally get it, but we have to wait till that's gone before we start putting festive things up. So just look at that. How cool is that? I love this die. I love pretty pen dies. They come into their own when you've got stamped images because they're beautiful as backdrops and focal points. So let's just move this out of the way. So like I say, I have already cut 2 of those. Yeah, they do. I agree. Pleasing on the eye on the left. I think it's just you as a craft though sometimes. So I have cut 3 here. Can we see? Unfortunately, I pulled this off and I was poking the bits out, but it's okay. I'll put this one on the top. So I'm going to build them up. So I'm just going to pop some glue on the back side of this die here. My glue shake. 1 second, let me get some tissue. And I'm going to stack them, you know, so we create something that's a little bit more substantial than just a flat piece of cardstock. So just pop some glue in and around. And then I'll place one on top of the other. Now I am keeping this white, although you could ink blend, paint with your brushes, things like that. Totally up to you. I'm going to stack this one on top. Try and get it as level as I can. Give that a second to grab. And then we'll put this one on top of this one. Make sure it's straight, Tony. There we go. Again, I was just going to say something then and it's gone again. Oh, that's it. Mark's just reminded me. I keep seeing Mark's name. Mark, I got your message. Thank you. That's really kind. I don't know if anybody else has seen it, but Karen and Tim have been working relentless on being able to put out step-by-step instructions for your cards, and it's available on our website, and it is amazing. The team have worked so hard, Tim, to get it coded for our website, because as you know, everything's still working on in the background. Our website still is not complete. We've only launched the first part of it, but now you are able to go and get full step-by-steps, including downloadable pictures, print it off as a PDF, follow it step by step. All the products are listed there for you. So just go and get some inspiration. So not only do I stand here and help you out here a little bit in here, because I know some people are visual learners, but some people are not. So we've taken the time to do that for you. So don't forget, go and check that one out, because there is lots on there. Really, really cool. And if you've lost your mojo, what a great place to visit. I've put glue on there and I've not got anything to stick on it, so I'll take that off. So I'll just give that a second to grab. So now I've got like a little bit, it's a little bit thicker than just a piece of cardstock. Aprons. I know you keep asking me for aprons. Emma's got a apron coming, because Emma's a bit more of a messy crafter than me. We'll see how it goes. So that's that one. And then the other one I cut was this one, and I thought, whether it's going to look okay or not, is when we stack this on top of here, see how it creates that sort of dimension on it. Now it's all blended into one on here, but it is crystal clear when I've got it on top of each other. So I may add that in the background. I'm not too certain. So let's just move that to one side and let's get our image stamped. Now this image is one, beautiful, but two, huge. So you can snip away some of the detail to make it smaller if you want to. I'm going to go with huge today. It's so beautiful. And then I'm going to just grab my Eureka here. Let's get this one stamped out. And I'm going to actually put that die cut under my Eureka here, just to flatten it out. Where there's a will, there's a way, hey? Hey, that's a song. Where there's a will, there's a way. Hey! Don't give up your day. Don't give up your day job, Tony. Right. Let's grab a piece of white card. I promise you I haven't been drinking. Let's pop this on here, look. So this is normal white cards. Look, now if you're wanting a really realistic watercolour card finish, you've seen the samples from the design team, use watercolour card, okay? But I'm not going for that look today because I haven't got any water. Oh, I have actually from my class. But I'm just going to go white here because I think that most of you will have some white card at home. And then let's stamp this one out. Now I'm going to go, yeah, let's go black. Not sure on how dry these are. That's dry as a bone. I need to hydrate these. Next one. Oh, that's better. So I'm going to ink this one up and stamp it out. Enid, you can catch it on your iPad, sweetheart. Just need to go to the website. It's still there, sweetheart. It's visible for all. And you can save them into your account. Save your favourite videos. You can save your favourite step-by-steps. It's so amazing what you can save. And you can remove them when you've had enough. You think, right, I know that technique. I don't need to be told anymore. I don't need to go and check it out. I'm done. There you go. What it's all about. I'm just get rid of that black ink off there for now. Right, let's get this one die cut. So I'm using the smallest of the dies. Now you do get 2 dies in there. I'm not sure if the die's actually sold out. I don't even know if it's sold out on our website as well. We don't have as many dies made as we do the stamps, you see. Not everybody wants a die, and some of you have machines. So we don't do as many of the dies. I'm just going to pop this around here. Let's run it through our die cutting machine. And if you saw Emma's Thirsty Brush Live, she did a belter with this one. And it started out a hot mess. I always think, oh, where's this going, Emma? But it always comes out amazing. She's like spraying brown and coffee, and I'm thinking, oh gosh. But then when she puts it all together, I'm like, oh, I wish I just had the confidence just to get that colour down like she does, because, you know, it is cool. So I'm just lining this up best I can. I am going to grab some tape because I just don't trust myself, though. If I can see some, here we go. Because it's inevitable, it will move. I promise you it will move because we're live. This would make actually a nice Christmas card, I bet. Make it look would we make it look poinsettia-ish? Did it in bright red? In fact, I'm doing red today, so we'll see. We'll see what happens. I'm just going to pin this one down because I just don't trust that it's not going to go through my machine and not be straight. So I'll just run this one through. Yeah, if you don't manage to get the die, I know a lot of people still like the die even though they do fussy cut. But if you don't manage to get the die, it's not too difficult to fussy cut, which is... Oh, Nola's got the die, she's waiting for a stamp. Oh, bless you. And then we'll pop out our lovely image. It's really gorgeous. So much gorgeousness. I think because it's so big as well, I just like I like big. I think it's just easier to colour. Right, so let's get some colour on here. Now I have got, I'm saying I have got. Just 1 second, sorry, I'm just moving around, causing chaos as normal. It's so chaotic round here. So I've just got my watercolours here, and I'm going to get a lay down of colour first, and I'm going to add a bit of pencil work on the top just to make it pop a little bit like Emma did. Because you can't really get pop with watercolour. And I've got my oil pencils just in here. This is so funny, right? My son said, I've halved your pencils, Mum. I've put yours in the snail pot, and oh, cheers. What, have you made sure we've not got like No, you've got half and I've got half. So I can see at least I've got 3 reds in there. Honestly, I know a lot of you are waiting for these. They are en route, the oil pencils. So let's get a brush. Just grab my brush, just go for a small one today. And let's get some colour down. She says. Super organised as ever, Tony. And do you know what as well? It's because Nathan always tidies up for me as well, bless him. I'm just going to hydrate this palette, get it going. Let's get some colour on here. Everyone's okay. Brilliant. What colour shall we go for? Orange? Oh, let's get some orange down, hey. What's the worst that can happen? So I'm just basically popping some orange in. I'm just getting a lay down. If you have the courage to leave some white spaces, do so. It just makes yourself look a little bit more arty. So I just leave a bit of an open fretwork when I'm colouring, but it is personal preference. Don't leave white on them all, but and you can follow the lines on there as well, as you all know. Oh, initial colour down. Orange initially. You see that there? Good. Just getting some colour down. Make sure you leave some white spaces if you have the courage. And then let's go bit of pink. Mix it in with this orange look. Yeah, Nola, the pencils are en route, sweetheart. They have been ordered. I know a lot of you are waiting for them. So I'm just adding a little bit of pink. See here? So centre out, because it would be darker in the centre naturally. So this is super quick painting. You at home, you must take your time and enjoy it. That's what it's all about. Not being too precious about it, you know, because I am going to highlight more of it and define it a little bit more with pencils. So that's the sort of lily in its form. Let's get some green on here. Let me just clean my brush. Don't you just love watercolouring? Isn't it just amazing? I just love it. It's just so amazing. So let's get some green on here. So I'm going a nice bright grass green. And again, I am going to try and leave some white in the centre. You see that there? So the colour is laid down. Now I'm going to go a bit darker this time. I'm just going to follow those sort of lines that are in there. So always go with the lines in your artwork. So follow the lines. They're a guide. They'll help you with which way you need to do your stroke. See that there? So that's sort of like a lay down of watercolour. But what I always do is, you see the white spaces in the back? I always just take a really pale colour and just push that white space back in the background with a paler colour, so a paler green, just in the back. You can go around the edge if you want to, get rid of the white line if you want to, but I just don't like the white in the middle of it. I just like it. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to bring the design forward a little bit, just with a little bit of pencil work. Let's just dry it off though first. I think the key to it is, when people say it looks easy, is don't be precious about it. Just get some colour down. The piece of card, innit? Get some colour down, move the colour around a little bit. If it's not moving around, you're using the wrong card. I've just used normal card here, so that's why I've got some sort of harsh lines, but sometimes I think they look pretty in harsh lines as well as nice, soft and beautiful watercolours. Sometimes having those harsh lines gives it dimension. So there are really no rules in watercolour. I'm thinking, have I got to get it smooth because it's watercolour? Absolutely no, you haven't. Yeah, or you can colour in your watercolour pencils as well. So I'm just going to take my oil pencils here. I'm just going to add. And when I colour, I always do like a feathering. So it's like Let me just show you how I do it. It just gives a softer line. You can see already I've got dimension on there. And when I do a feather, it's like a flick out motion. So you actually look like you're going to fill out a feather. Does that make sense? Like that. So there's none of this. When I colour, I always just feather. I just think it's softer on the eye. We see that there. So let me just do it. So I've done it from centre there. So I'll do it from the tip here. So from the tip. And you can outline. Really bring those. We see that. So you can see the difference in this one. Get rid of that harsher line there. This one and our others. Now I've left that little sweet spot there just to give me a little bit of dimension. It looks like I've got a little bit of light. So I never colour solid lines, if that makes sense. Where the petals turned up, I will go darker. See? I'm not sure what pencils Emma used on hers, actually. And I'm just going to add a little bit of lines on this bulb here. Not bulb. And then add a bit of dark in amongst here. So really not being precious about where the leaves are turned up. I just add that little bit of dimension. There is quite some nice line work in this stamp anyway, which means you can follow. See there? This would be dark. So always go with the lines. I'll do them all so they're all similar. But I always do the feathering sort of flick. But it is personal preference. If you have a colouring way at home, I'm not here to change that colouring way at all. Not at all. Our flower looks like it's popping from the page a little bit. Shall we get a bit of green on here? We'll need a bit of a darker green. Maybe go a bit darker. There we go. And again, if you leave that sort of halo effect, you get a lovely, lovely sort of cascade in your colour. So I always do centre out. Sometimes I bring the tip in, sometimes I don't, sometimes it gets left alone. Sometimes I take the colour right down one side and then I leave the one side. Now we've got something that doesn't look too shabby. And then, I mean, you could build and build and build, get more colour on there and just enjoy it. Yeah, it's true, isn't it? It's like a lot of people say, oh, you're not a card maker. You bring art and card making together. I don't see it, but when people tell me, yeah, I do see it. But it's not until somebody says it to me, that's what you do. It's just, I think it's just something that I love, colouring and painting, and bringing it into the card making element and making it look like it's achievable, because it is. It really is. It doesn't have to be overcomplicated, does it? I'm using a white gel pen here, so you can add highlights on your work if you want to. Now I'm getting right into the gel pen and adding highlights. Really makes your artwork pop from the page. I'm just adding a few extra lines in there that I've lost maybe when I've coloured that colour in there. See these white bits here, I might over exaggerate a little bit, so. And then let's just quickly colour those buds in the centre. Go a yellowy colour. I think that's taken me 5 minutes, 10 minutes. That's not a bad effort, is it? Come on. And if you get your sparkle pen on there as well, it'll be sparkly. Right, let's start putting something together. So I have a piece of white card here. And to complement this, looks like it's poppy colours more than anything, isn't it? But anyway, I'm doing my own thing. I'm not precious about what other people think or the colours of what things should be. Because if everything was how it should be, the world would be pretty boring. Grabbing some white cardstock here. I've got some here, look. Just going to pick up some of this lovely red. And these are the embossing. But this is the one embossing ink pad, the pigment ink. So you get like a really, really bright colour. Can we see that there? So all I'm going to do is I'm just going to take some of this red onto the corner of my page here. Create like a halo around. Nothing too much, just enough. Just to get rid of the white space on the back. Although I do love white space, but I can't do it all the time. Really get that red on there, get that lovely hue. Your pigment inks are brilliant for this because you can really get that colour down. And to do this with your everyday dye inks is incredibly hard. See that there? So gorgeous. I'm going to try and get a bit more. There we go. So I'm just going to dry this one off. So I've got that like lovely sort of corner arch, nothing fancy on there. Just dry this one off. But whilst that's drying, I'm going to do multitask. Oh, Mark, you're too kind. You know, thank you so much. You can see, if you just look at my artwork there, I'll just push it under. It's still a little bit wet. Can you see? It's still a bit wet. It will dry though, but I'm just going to go ahead and clean my station here so we can get ahead with our card. So let's just get rid of all this mess on here. We've got some new glass mats as well. We've got lots of new things. Glass mats, cutting mats, scissors. Lots of goodies coming soon. So I would like to just enhance this a little bit more. So I have my confetti white ink. Just going to add some splats to the corner. If you haven't got confetti, it's an absolute must in your stash. Get some of this nice white mixed in here. What this is going to do is it's just going to break it up. Although I wanted to break it up with a colour, I want it to be a little bit more broken than just colour and white card. So I'm just going to break it up just that one step further. Not more, but just that one step further. Yeah, new toys, heat guns. We've got it all going on. Then hopefully if you are a fan of Stamps by Me, you'll have everything you need. And then we'll be that sort of one-stop shop where you know when you buy from us, you're going to one be looked after as well, because we do truly care about what we sell. There we go. So that was quite pretty, doesn't it? So what I need to do now is sort of, let's create a bit of composition on our card. So this is our lovely white sort of bird design on here. And this is our lovely floral. Now, I did say I like things down the left, but it would be upside down, wouldn't it? So it's going to have to go. Oh, I can keep the bird. Look at this. I can keep the bird. How cool is that? I'm going to get the sentiment from the same set. So if you have got this set, you will be able to replicate the card. If you want the die, you can go get the die off the website. But you might have something in your stash already that looks similar, maybe a nesting shape or something like that. But if you do like this bird one, you know you can go and get it. So I'm going to go for thankful for today. I'm going to just think about where my artwork's going to go first, like so. Got that lovely bird in there. That's so cool. I have got that detailed part as well, remember. I might still add that, and I'm just going to add thankful for today just in this bottom corner here. There is absolutely tons of inspiration, guys, for this stamp. Tons. So go onto the Eureka fan page. Check all of the design team makes on there. There are now customer makes on there as well. Really, really pretty. I think one lady's done it on like a craft coloured card as well. It looks incredible. Give it a good old push down because I didn't think I was inking it up. Right, there we go. Thankful for today on there. Make sure my hands are clean. Lovely Christmas card. Yeah, good, wouldn't it? With red. Good, wouldn't it? So let's bring in our card blank here. And then let's see where we're going with this. So you can see when you come to pop it around that white border, it looks really, really pretty. I might go flat. Let's go flat. Oh my gosh. You got enough glue on there, Tony? I really do not need all of that. And then let's have a look, see where we're going with this. So I have that beautiful sort of I'm going to go with it. Listen, if you're doing it at home, you can swap out the design if you want it to be a little bit clean line. You can have it like that. But I'm going to go with the decorative part as well, just to give it a point of difference, really, because as you all know, there are lots of cards. So let's just do something a little bit different by adding this sort of, it's a bit lacy. It looks a bit lacy, actually, but it's not. It's more like a flower cluster in a circle formation. So let's get this one down here. And then this one, because it's our embellishment, because it's thick, it's going to give us that dimension. I'll use my precision tip on this one. I don't trust that other one. I'll get some glue all the way around here. If you have this glue, it has a sponge on the other end. So if you're not wanting to do the spot action, like me, because I'm being a little bit idle, you can use it as like a sponge dauber as well. So the other end has a sponge. Give that a second to grab, hopefully. Put my body weight on it, stand on it, step on it, put my bottom on it. Emma, she's at TV, she's amazing. Mark's got a lovely family. So there we go, they've got that. Let's pad this one, hey? So let's put some pads on this one just to elevate it a little bit more. And it's screaming out for some gems. I've got my gems underneath here. Oh my gosh, you're going to get a sneak peek here, guys, of my storage. I think Nathan's put it under my desk on purpose. So the sequin storage aisle, I have mine. I'll show you. All excited about that, aren't we? So let's just pop this on here. I might... Let's go here. Sparkle pen, Tony, sparkle pen. Have I got one to hand? Oh, hang on. I have. I've only gone and got one. I'm just going to add a bit of sparkle, but I'm only going to add it to the leaves. Now be mindful you have got watercolour on here, so it will reactivate it. So it's just a touch, I'm not flooding it. I don't want the sort of silver design to come through, but I do want some. Oh, let's pop it on the little yellow bits as well. Right, let's add some sparkles. So this is the new, this here. The new sequin storage, you can see. So, shall we go white? Let's go white and pink. So now you have everything as a visual. So cool, so cool. And you're never gonna, I mean, look at these. Come on. Where's my posh pickup tool? Where's that gone? Let me have a look. Come on. I have got some pickup tools as well, everybody. For those of you that were asking, I have. Oh, where's my pickup tool? This is not a good sketch. Did I take it to TV? Oh, gosh, I must have taken it to telly. Shirley's going to kill me. Is Shirley on today, actually? I haven't seen Shirley's name, actually. I hope she's okay. I have some pickup tools to come in as well, guys, for you all. Oh, mind you, pink's not a great sketch. I've got red. Let's swap them out. Oh, God, there's so... Oh, I don't know. There's so many. I haven't even got them all. These are the new sequins and sparkles. Let's put some white ones in, hey. But there's just enough in one pack. Just enough in one pack to go to cover to fill a case. You can see I've got two in here, but this was the one that we used for our photographs for the actual box. But I'm just going to pop some of these around. I'm gutted now. You know where you've had a tool and you just can't live without it now, thanks to Shirley. I have ordered some though, some inexpensive picky up tools. Let me just pop a few of these around, in and around. So these have got like a sort of shimmer, but nothing overwhelming. How did I manage before without that pickup tool? I have no idea. Still making an absolute hash of it. Oh, they look so pretty. It looks like snow, actually. Who said it looks like a Christmas card? Because that's where we're going with this one. I'm going to go sequins as well, guys. I'll just move them to one side. Sequins as well, why not? Yeah, nice little Christmas present if you're after something different in your stash. And the brilliant, it's brilliant for your beads as well, if you're a beader, maybe. And the sequins are all different sizes. We have some with holes, some without, some shapes, and we've got stones, little gorgeous stones too. I'm going to pop one in here and one on the leaf as well. These are the iridescent ones that show the colour through. I have no idea where that one went. See what I mean? You need a tool. Mine'll be here soon. You might already have one by now, which is fine. So let's show you this pretty card. Let's just pop them in there for now. Such a super way to keep, and you can visually see them. If they're in containers, they're way out there and it's annoying. What do we think to that then? No, darling, the sequin, it depends. The sequin, if I do a HTCN launch, I might put some of the, some starters in there. So some of the probably the most popular ones. And then you can go and top up. I am going to put some lovely bundles together as well, of different coloured sequins, different stones, different this, different that. And then you can pick and you can collect if you want to collect. I haven't got them all in mine yet. As I say, mine were filled for photography, but there is so many out there that I need in that box. So there we go. There we go. So do we like that one? If you can't afford to pay for it, then you can't afford to have it. I know. Welcome to my world. Bread and jam. Giving all stamps away all the time. I'm hoping to get a holiday next year, fingers crossed. So brilliant, well done. But it's lovely to see you all. I'm back tomorrow at 1 o'clock, then How to Craft Network Thursday, 3 and 6 for a lamination bonanza. So for those of you who are brand new to lamination, dipped your toe in and thinking, do you know what, I could do a little bit more inspiration, I'm going to be here showing you how they work. And maybe if you've got some of our earlier designs and you haven't seen our older designs, or maybe you've got our older designs and not seen our newer designs. So it's going to be a lamination frenzy. So come and join us. Even if you have all the stamps in the world, still come and say hi. We love you to come and say hi to our friends and to me, of course. Jam's expensive. It is. Nice jam, yeah. So I will speak to you all tomorrow. Stay safe, stay cozy, have a lovely afternoon, whatever you're doing, and I will catch you all tomorrow at 1 o'clock. Take care, everyone. Bye. Oh, sorry. So sorry. You know, don't end me. Good shout. The winner of, did you see that? Nearly, because so many times I forget. The winner of the paints from Sunday is a lady called Joanne Fuller. Don't know if Joanne's on, but I will post these out to you. All you need to do is PM me your address details or email in at Stamps by Me, info@Stamps by Me, and we'll get those out to you. So Joanne Fuller, well done, sweetheart. Thanks for the heads up on that one. Right, I'll see you all tomorrow at 1 o'clock. Take care, everyone. Bye.